This is an historic day for Victoria and a significant day for the Victorian Parliament. This is the Victorian Parliament working at its best. It's when politics are put aside and parliamentary committees have worked in a bipartisan way for the good of our children, to do justice to those who felt injustice and who suffered abuse and betrayal by trusted figures and organisations. It's the Parliament ensuring that children in the future do not have to endure what far too many have endured in the past. To use a line from the report, and I quote, "Criminal abuse of children represents a departure of the gravest kind from the standards of decency, fundamental to any civilised society." The government welcomes the tabling of this report. The members of the committee have listened and heard from those who suffered, and they have delivered an outstanding report with 15 very important recommendations. The government's response to this report is due in 6 months' time. However, the government will not wait to act on this report. We will commence immediately drafting legislation to implement a number of the key recommendations, including creating a new grooming offence, creating a new child endangerment offence, making it clear that it is a crime to conceal criminal child abuse offences, and removing any inappropriate time impediments or limitations with respect to access to justice for victims. The government is committed to making the changes that are necessary to protect young people. And I call on the organisations who are named in this report, and indeed all organisations who work with children, to read this report, study its findings and implement its recommendations, and understand they have a special responsibility to look after the welfare of the children in which they come in contact. The protection of children in Victoria is paramount. We have heard through this inquiry the voices of the victims and those who spoke on their behalf. We have heard those voices and we will not let them down. We will act, and act immediately, to protect children in Victoria.